Hey guys, tutorial number 11 in this digital car modification series. This is bumpers hard. So bumpers taken off totally different vehicles with nothing in common with the vehicle we're fitting it on, and just using the tools within Photoshop to manipulate it to get it on the car that we're working on. So as you can see here, I've got a PT Cruiser or a alien spaceship, depends on how you look at it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the bumper off and we're going to add it to our classic, just get rid of that, RX-8. Okay, so what you'll need to do first obviously is flip the picture over so it's in the same place. So you want to go to image rotation and flip canvas horizontal. Then go making a selection with the lasso tool or press L on your keyboard for the shortcut. Hit Control C once you've done that, and then Control V to paste. Okay, hit Control T. Okay, and I'm just going to flip mine around in here. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to enlarge it to roughly the size that you need to put onto your image. Okay, remember, just hit enter. Remember to rename your layer so you know what you're working on. Okay, hit Control T, and then what we're going to do, just resize it quickly. Now this is the point, guys, where you got to look at what you're actually trying to achieve with your bumper. Okay, so what look are you going for? Now I'm thinking I'm going to keep these sort of W shapes for the lights, because I know there's a Honda out there somewhere. I can't remember which make or model it is. It's like an Acura something, but it's got this sort of shape in the eyes in the lights. So I'm going to keep that going there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mold this as best I can using whatever tool that you find best, guys. Of course, holding Control down, Alt down, you know, within free transform mode to get the most accurate fitment you can possibly get. Okay, don't rush it and just take your time, and you know you'll get there, guys. I know you know what you're doing by now. You're probably thinking, yeah, Rob, this is nothing new. What's next? Show me something different. I promise you guys I will. I just need to get all these basics out the way, just so you know, obviously people that are beginners can actually start doing this and feel comfortable working with this kind of thing. So I'm just reconstructing the shape of the arch now, just to give it a bit more shape, so we've got something a bit more accurate. Just going to bring this out as well, just to even it off a bit. And just move this back, and then move this handle. That's a bit too much. Fine tuning, guys, as always. Just fit that there. Try and get this out a bit. And as you can see, guys, warp tool, once you master it, there's so many things you can do with it. It's crazy. It should be illegal. It's so good. I love this tool so much. It actually should be banned for being just so awesome. Alright, so I mean, standing back, that looks pretty good so far. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go into filter liquify just to show you a few things in here. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually just going to fit this part around the eyelid. Now I normally do this by smudging, because smudging is what I prefer to do when I do this kind of fitment, but you can do it in here. You just select the push tool and then you click and drag out the image to where you want it to be, and as you can see, you can get a nice flush fitment around the light itself. Of course, guys, depending on the resolution of your image will depend on the quality of the transformation that this tool allows you to do, so make sure you're using high quality images when you are doing this kind of thing for the best results. And as you can see in the background, you've got the original image that stays put, and that's just as a reference for you, so you know where the previous image was. Okay, so if you ever needed to look back and figure out where the image was, you'll know. Okay, so again, guys, I'm just literally going to fit this round. Like I said, I'll normally do this with smudging, but just so we can cover a bit of filter liquify, I'll do it in here. Just put this a bit more. I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, at the moment I can see what you're thinking. You're thinking, yeah, that looks rubbish, Rob. What are you getting at? You know, but don't worry, it will become apparent. So I'm going to do my old smudging technique, okay, and like I said, guys, just do what you feel comfortable doing. Whatever your type of work is, just do it that way. Don't worry about what people tell you to do. Don't listen to what I tell you to do. Just work with your own style, and my style is to smudge bumpers in just to give it that sort of I'm fitted and I've been smoothed in with fiberglass paste or whatever they use, and I'm looking good. So that's pretty much my technique. You guys may want to do something different, and that's exactly what you need. You need a uniqueness to your work. Okay, so I'm just going to smudge this in, and what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to color code it roughly, not perfectly, but just roughly, so you guys can see roughly what this will look like. Okay, so I'm just going to smudge this all up here, just so it gives it the fitted look. Probably going to end up deleting half of it anyway, but it's fine. Okay, and then go around the light here. Okay, and once you're happy, guys, as you can see, it's not such a bad sort of fitment, to be honest. It looks pretty good. Just gonna move this light a bit using the smudge tool. Usually I put more strength up for some reason. Right, okay, so to me that looks fine. What I'm gonna do, don't worry what I'm doing now, guys. If you want to learn how to color code, just go to my color coding tutorial and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do this, okay? So I'm just going to do it quickly now so you get a rough idea as to how it looks. So just play around with the contrast quickly. Drop the brightness. Get the exposure gain. Okay, color adjustment tool. Yeah, baby, this is what we're talking about. Okay. I should have masked off these vents, guys, but as I didn't expect to do a color matching tutorial, but just looking at it sitting there all yellow, you can't get a feel as to what we're kind of going for here, so just thought I'd just color match it because we've got a bit of time and show you what we're going. And with those tools that we've used, guys, that's basically pretty much what you need to do to fit difficult bumpers. You just need to warp the crap out of it if you need to. Just warp it in place, you know, get it as best as you can for what it is, and then obviously, like I say, just warp it, and then Bob's your uncle. You know, you do it. Your filter liquefier is there if you need it, and that's pretty much it, to be honest, to it. So you know, just bear that in mind when you are working on it. And as you can see, I mean, it's not a perfect color match because I'm running out of time, but you know, this is pretty much close enough so you can see the effect that this thing is going for. So you know, I hope you can appreciate what it is. I'm just gonna rub out parts of the image here, and what I do is I like to rub out parts that, you know, sort of show through, just so you can give it that sort of blended in look, if that makes sense. And I mean, everyone has different ways of working. I'm not going to tell you guys, yeah, you have to do my way, it's the best. It probably isn't the best. It's one of many ways that you can work, but it definitely isn't the best way of working, but it's just the way that I prefer to work, and I feel more comfortable working in this way. So that's pretty much difficult bumpers to fit, guys, and as you can see, the result is not too bad. I mean, yeah, okay, the bumper itself doesn't look as realistic, and I know a lot of you know, work people try and make realistic. Some people make it look sort of digitally modified on purpose. Depends what, you know, what you're trying to achieve with your look, but for me, I try and get as much realism as possible. But as you can see, that's the kind of effect we're going for with these difficult bumpers, guys. So you know, play around with the ideas that we've learnt today, okay, and then just literally get an image of a car, of a bumper online, and just play around with it and see what you can come up with. Okay, that's pretty much it. There's nothing left to it, guys. I mean, any questions or comments, as always, just let me know. Obviously, we'll tidy this up by putting shadowing in, you know, sort of putting shadowing around the lights, but it's not about teaching that, it's about teaching the bumper itself. So, I mean, that doesn't look pretty good. That does, well, it looks alright, actually. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but it's not too bad. But that's pretty much it, guys. Bumpers, you know, done pretty much. So the next tutorials are going to be on side skirts, spoilers, rear bumpers, because we haven't really done a lot on the rear of the cars, so we're going to start doing that as well. A few more sessions videos, and you know, a bit of this and that, depends what comes up. So questions or comments, guys, as always, just let me know, and please subscribe and rate if you do like the videos, and if you don't, I'm sorry I disappointed you. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.